in the title, Human Rights Commission. It's not Native American rights or African American rights or anything like this. Human rights. I'm really disappointed that this is even on the chopping block. It doesn't make sense to me. And I think that there are a lot of fears in this community with the current government administration and the higher ups. And when those things fail people, we come together more locally. Sometimes even grassroots, like when it flooded over in North Sioux, those communities helped each other before our own EMTs got there. That's what naturally happens. But I think that I can kind of hear my father. I've heard him bring up Sergeant John Rice many times. He died in 1950, and they made it all the way to the gravesite. And then the pastor said, "Well, I see that he had a lot of Native American friends." I said, "Well, yeah, he was Indian." And he said, "Well, he can't be buried here." And it took Harry Truman to send his presidential coach to this city and transport him to Arlington National Cemetery. That is a human rights situation, and we had to depend on Harry Truman to correct something that happened here. That's a good example, and I think that if you're talking about cutting something, if anything, they need more funding. But you're talking about cutting funding. So I would just speak to the hearts of each and every one of you in the name of Sergeant John Rice. You know, I would reconsider that I would think that it would be political suicide. It doesn't make sense to me. So consider not only reinstating that funding, but also consider increasing it. And because there's a lot of things, that's a black eye on Sioux City. What happened with John Rice is a black eye. And we can still talk about it here today, 75 years later, we're still bringing it up. So if you don't want my grandchildren bringing this up 75 years from now, you should reconsider that. Thank you.